Tony Begovic to table 11. Tony Begovic, table 11. John, Alex Alabarkis, table 17. Ewan John, Alex Alabarkis, table 17. Steve Halliday, Shane Bills, table 18. Steve Halliday, Shane Bills, table 18.
All right, ladies and gents, we're into our quarter-final matches. As you've probably already checked pool stat if you're a follower. Kevin Malik, Sean Warpool. The other stream table will be Logan Brand and Kieran Adley. Other two matches, Ash Singh, Dale Kennedy, and Luke Yancic and Wayne Congardner, which I would have liked to have seen that one on stream, to be honest, because that might be a very, very good match, but I think they've just tried to put the players that weren't on stream the previous match. So Kev's whacked the red over the pocket. I'm not sure it's going to serve him too well, though, after this shot. I think it's worth Sean playing this just like a light screw back and try and play the skill shot so he can stay at the table, and while that red's in so much trouble, go to work. But he hasn't. I think he's missed a trick there. I really think he should have just played a soft screw. Not only that, he may have left a double opportunity here as well. But if you were to go back at home and just have a quick replay of Sean there, he looked like he just pulled out of the shot. His action kind of just decelled a touch. And there you go. See, this is why it was important for him to play that shot. Good response from Kev, but he does need to pot this black, and this is not a simple black. Decision time, does he play it to the top left or does he play it to the left centre? The top left will allow him to cue the ball. He wants to play it, with a more of an action. The one in the centre will allow him to just play the more dribble style shot. Playing it long, needs to cue it. Well, he hasn't cued it, but he's, wow. I actually thought that, I was about to say he's played it very well and he's potted it, but now Sean has, you would feel, a relatively decent chance to clear here. He can either play for the plant early on those two up the top right, or just eliminate red over pocket and then leave that yellow on the balk line as his last ball, or he's tried to kick it out. And you know what, that's okay because he's brought off the cushion a little bit. And now he's got a little stun shot. Actually, we'd probably like to bring the white ball back a little. Play the 2-ball plant. You just see now, Sean's just, I'm surprised he's playing the plant now. I'd be playing the ball that's the highest of these four and just drawing the white ball back about half the distance between where they are at the moment, and then you've just got a little drop in. This for me is a little straight. Yeah, and I think he's worked that out as well. See, even that, I like that to be a little straighter than that. This is still fine. But now it's a case of just got to make sure you hold the white, whereas before it was just automatic. He's popped the ball over the hole. That surprises me. Not sure how I feel about that. And I guess that case in point, if you'd have drawn the white ball back a little further, where the little dribble in 2-ball plant was automatic for the other ball, wouldn't have been an issue. So now he's forced to play a nice delicate shot or play across the other side of the table for yellow, same pocket. Can either play this with running and go underneath it, or just try and play with a touch of right hand side and go past it. I think trying to hold it is risky. Played it well. Now, is he too straight? Or can he get the white ball up table a little just to make the ease of last pot. Got the feeling he's a bit straight. Yeah, good shot. Couldn't really get high up the table, so he's just had to play it as best he could. Yeah, he's missed it. I think Sean should hopefully, I mean, he's likely to go back and watch this match, whether he wins or loses probably. He likes to learn off his game. I think if he pause the frame just before he's about to make the clearance, reroutes it, see if he comes up with something different than what he actually took. Maybe perhaps take my feedback on board, maybe not, depending on how you feel about that feedback, both people at home and Sean himself. But I felt that he could have made that a lot simpler. And Kevin Malik will go 1-0 up. I don't know why the other match hasn't started yet. Oh, yeah, okay, I know why it hasn't started yet. Having a sandwich. Oh, he's back now. Seems to have about an extra 2 seconds quicker in his step. Good shot there from Sean. He's opened everything up. One thing I have noticed about Sean since I've done a little bit of commentating over the weekend, he certainly seems to have sped up his game in general. He looks like he's searching to play the game with a bit more rhythm. He just wants to draw this back probably about another foot back from where he is now, so he's just off straight on this last shell. You can see him there just lining up where he wants to be. But I think he wants to be back just a touch further than that. Well, I don't think that's far enough. So you want to be straighter on that so you can just have an easy transition to the rail ball, not one where you've got to play a delicate shot to get onto it. Just little things like that will make the biggest of difference. As you can see there, he's lost his way. He's probably got a bit fortunate to land there, to be fair, but he'll take that. I'm almost sure he hasn't played for that. Oh my God, he hasn't even seen it. What's he looking at? He's just missed it. He's just realised as he's queuing over, he goes, "What am I doing? This ball is on." He's just very last second, he's realised, my God, what am I doing? I'm on this red, yellow. Well, that confirms he wasn't playing for that. So feedback so far for you, Sean, because I know you are interested in my feedback because you have spoken to me. So feedback so far is make sure that you are landing on the correct angles for your transition shots. That's definitely been an issue thus far in this match. Regardless of whether you get this clearance or not, it's something to be mindful of. Good recovery and a good line as well to get through to off the rail so we can play it in the middle. So we've got the other match underway as well, Kieran and Logan. Oops, thought it was taking a while to play this. Good shot. And 1-1. Kieran's lost the white. Could play the aggressive shot on the red and go into the cluster and try and get a result. Low percentage, but he may be tempted into that shot. In fact, I'd almost be tempted to play it because while you've only got 3 balls off the table and your opponent's got a whole bunch, you may end up getting manipulated further on into the frame. So maybe playing aggressive now, already sort of half committed, might be worth going for. Oh, he's played with a lot of side to try and straighten it up. So first visit for Logan, ball in hand. Nice feeling to get that straight off the bat. A lot of oomph on that break from Kev, but not a lot of movement, but he's pot a ball. So Logan's decided he's going to play a turnover. I think he's actually left a pot on here to the top left. Not sure if he's checked that when he's decided that choice of shot. I mean, obviously it's not easy. In-off might be close as well to centre. But it's a chance, and if you've got ball in hand and you've decided to play the turnover, you don't even really want to give your opponent any chance at all. But it could work out advantageous. Well, Kieran's, I don't know how he's actually played a turnover there with the, this turnover anyway because he's missed the pot, but I don't know how he's managed to pot that yellow. It's incredible. And in the process, he's left Logan long here. Or he's forced to play not a simple starter like he would have.
Shave and mid mark, table 12. Shave and mid mark, table 12.
So he's got the long yellow bottom left, but the easier pot is obviously the one bottom right. If he hits it soft to try and hold for the rail ball, it makes the shot far more missable. So I think he's better off just queuing the ball in and heading left side of the table. We have choice of balls in the middle. And that's what he's done. He's actually played it well. He's stunned it, brought the yellow close to the pocket. Now, a good chance. Just needs to be neat on the yellow that's close to the red at the higher end of the table. See, the one thing he hasn't looked at is just getting on the yellow that's closest to it straight and running through and just potting at the top corner. He's looking at all these fancy angles and ball off balls and things like that. But I think in this situation, just keep it simple. But he may have found that this does go, because he did check this line. And if it does, all well and good, all well thought. White's travelled probably a couple of inches further than what he would have liked, but still, in a good position to continue clearing these balls. Yeah, well played. And just needs to make sure he doesn't trip up on the final hurdle of somehow snookering himself with that red. I think he can just slide past it. Shouldn't be any problems here. Yep. Yeah, slide, not float, slide. Yeah, you've got to mix it up, mate. I've been working on the vocab since I got that new thesaurus for my birthday last year. Does he try and hold for this, or does he play black same pocket? Same pocket.
Alrighty, guys.
And in that goes. So 1-0 to Logan. Gets the first frame on the board. And back over to the other match where Sean has got a good chance. I think of every person in the room, the only person that would want to change a ball because it looks a bit different would be Logan.
I don't think there's a more, what's the word?
ADHD is hell.
Yeah, but I'm looking for a precise word, but
Eccentric.
but also attention to detail oriented person than Logan.
OCD.
Yes.
A bit of OCD.
Yes.
You can. Paddy's getting towards the end of the weekend. He's losing his patience. Oh, look at this shot.
Oh, that was a very solid attempt, but struggle to see Kevin not cleaning up here.
Yeah, because he's left the pocket open. Well, he's got to get the opener first. It's a bit thin in the middle.
Dan,
Yep.
colours. Kevin's on reds.
The whole frame, yeah. I don't think they swapped it. They might have. Yeah,
Favourable little kiss there.
yeah, I don't think it would have mattered too much in the scheme of things. He's still all right. The thick contact might have been a different story, but
I do think though there's a chance that he might have actually just landed on the plant rather than being able to pot that bottom ball had he not had the kiss, because it obviously killed a little bit of the cue ball's momentum.
yeah, fair call. Needs to draw this back enough. Just got to bring this back enough so you're not. Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
Yeah.
Luke
And-
dumps the white. Oh, sorry, not Luke. Kieran dumps the white.
And Kevin played that really well.
So once again, folks, if you're interested in the other two matches going on, scores are scrolling along the top of the screen, as you can see now, or you can just go to Poolstat yourself and keep an eye on them. View of all 4 tables right there. I got no idea what to score. I actually just saw
Wayne's up 2-1 and possibly
the other
3. His balls look pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't see the score on the other table. Not sure if the intended shot there was to land a little higher so we could get into these 2 yellows or not, but possibly just intended to get down there and just never make a cannon attempt and just bring balls into play and apply pressure.
Yeah.
Although Kieran's very likely here to just bump the red towards the corner pocket. Don't want it too neat, but as long as he's covering the yellows and no turnover is an option. Look at that. They've just all floated into the pockets and over the pockets. Look at the reds.
Yeah.
Floated or they slid. Slided.
Slided and glided.
Yeah. Kieran's played that exact shot. A little heavy for my liking. Hasn't really kept it in play as such.
And maybe giving Logan an opportunity to play his yellow off that red and just push it to the rail.
Do you think he plays a double here on the yellow on the right side? It's an option. I don't know if it's the correct option, but it is an option. He's just going to lay up.
And sorry for my quick absence, guys. I just had to bring my heart rate down a little bit after that last frame between Logan and Brad.
Yeah, I feel a little bit bad for Brad, obviously. Obviously, you feel bad for whoever's lost.
Yeah.
But unfortunately for him, I did call him to miss that 4 ball out. Thought he went the wrong way early. Well, not the wrong way, just the wrong way of playing the shot.
Yeah, well, he just left that last ball unnecessarily difficult.
It all started from ball 1. That was the problem, and
yeah,
compounded.
I think Sean takes this frame here.
He's just got to be very careful here.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to catch his thick by accident and push the red to the bottom cushion. But at the same token, he wants to obviously keep it neat, but he doesn't want the white too close to the red as well. So that's interesting that Logan's decided to bring the red over now. The yellow over now, when he could have done it at the shop before.
Yep.
Possibly he didn't spot at the shot before and then decided, you know what, I like this shot now. He's chosen to play it then. But I think it's better to bring it over and bring it into the game rather than just leaving it over there where it's not really helping him at all.
No.
Especially while that red is on the left side being covered by the yellow. Yes, there is a red in the vicinity to kick it out or play the red off the yellow, whichever you prefer. Wow, I need him to teach me that shot. How do you get the white to do that? It's like a stun run through, dead straight with lots of side and just... So Sean's made no mistake. That excellent break that he had, he's taken full advantage and will go 2-1 momentarily. I think Sean's potentially looking the most dangerous in the room, isn't he?
Yeah, I think...
Other than Peter, when he was flying.
Yeah. A lot of people, I think, are really picking Sean as their favourite. And that's a bad miss.
Yeah, he's focused too much on the cannon and
yeah.
got to pot the ball. So Logan just keeping things tight and bringing a ball across to play inside this red. and was happy to sacrifice the position of that yellow, and by that I mean putting it on the cushion for priority of the white. But it's not really in a bad spot on the cushion. It's just that it looks bad initially.
Yeah, that red there is making the pocket a little bit more generous.
Problem with it too, if later on he comes to try and commit and the ball's in a similar spot, he can't. Playing it off the red's not really an option because it's just going to push it into the yellow and block it.
Yeah, correct.
But it will open up two others, or one other. It's a lovely pot. Definitely did not want that ball in the middle there. That was a good link up for him to this red that's very awkward to get to. If he's on it now,
which he actually might be,
even if he is, and he can somehow deep screw out of this cluster, he doesn't have an easy pot. That red near the pocket will be thin. And then how's he going to hold the white for his last red? So
yeah,
I think he's in a bit of trouble here.
We see a bit of teamwork between Sean and Kevin there to get the white out of the pocket without disrupting the red that's precariously dangling over that.
What would happen there if one of them touched it by accident? Surely just reset it.
Yeah.
Gentleman's sort of rule, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And
So,
he's gone for it and missed.
He tried to blast his way out of trouble.
Yeah.
I don't blame him. Now Logan's he's got a pretty good opportunity here to go 2-0 up.
Yeah. What we're seeing a lot now as we get to the sort of hairy end of this competition is just being neat and tidy, how important that is.
Oh, 100%. It's been that way through the whole tournament, but as you start getting players that are more evenly matched, the player that handles that better will be the winner.
Yeah. Oh, and Sean's just lost that red there. In playing that plant.
Robbie Dennis, taking 20. Trent Bowes, Robbie Dennis. Robbie Dennis, taking 20.
I like that Logan's looking at these two yellows now because I think eliminating the one over the pocket first and screwing back is a good shot.
Yep.
Whether he chooses to take the other yellow afterwards or not remains to be seen, but I think these two are awkward if you were to leave them till later.
Yeah, and you don't want to have to play those two balls to get to the black.
That's right. So he can make the decision now whether he leaves it now and comes back for it, but I feel he should take it, and as you can see, he's looking at coming around off two rails into a better line to transition to the rail ball.
Oh, and Kevin's just played something ridiculous.
Oh, he's come across too far, so he's probably forced to play the rail ball now. Could play the middle ball and stun and hold for the other one, but I think it's time to commit to this rail ball now. If you nail it, it's basically frame ball.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be playing it last, transitioning across the black. So the rail ball is the shot.
The other option is there is a snooker there where you just kiss off this rail ball, come off bottom cushion, and then land underneath your two yellows that you've got down there.
Yeah, but if you've got a great chance to clear like this, would you play the snooker because you're scared of potting the ball down the rail that when you've made the quarterfinals you should be getting?
Well, and you know what? I think that's actually something that is really highlighting the skill difference there between myself and a proper intermediate, where these balls are actually much more gettable for a player at this level, whereas for someone at my level, I might not be so confident potting that.
What if you got down to a quarterfinal stage where you've been playing solid for 2 days?
I guess it just depends on how I feel like when I'm at the table, I suppose.
So he doesn't want to get too straight on this yellow now. And he hasn't. But look, now he's got to play this shot. This is harder than what he had earlier.
It is.
And he has to manipulate the white to get back across. So I think if he goes back and looks at this, he actually lined it up initially, and then he got up, and I think maybe he was worried about his body being over a red. And so he's changed his mind because of that reason.
Yeah.
But I think at the end of the day, it's still the right shot.
I did see him kind of jump back off the table.
He was worried maybe about touching the ball. He's pretty skinny, though. He'd do well to foul.
Yeah. Not much of a belly on him, for sure.
And he's missed that by a long, long way. And he's not even got close to position, and he's somehow covered the black. But I don't think Kieran will be too upset about that because Logan will have to move his yellow next shot.
Yeah.
But definitely, and we're going to see this a lot. As I said, we've already seen a lot through the tournament, and we'll continue to see it even towards the final. And even in the final, we will see incorrect shot selection happen, a decent amount of time because, and as I stress, the word intermediate in the front of this comp is the reason. The elite players make far less mapping errors, they miss balls less. And this is all a learning process for everybody coming through the ranks.
Yeah. And their windows or their margins for error are just much, much smaller. When you go from amateur, maybe you're allowing yourself a foot to land in. When you're an intermediate, maybe you're allowing yourself about 6 inches. And as an elite, you're probably assuming that most times if you figure out where you want that cue ball to be, you're getting within about 1 to 2 inches of...
In actual fact, it's the opposite. So what happens is elite players are happy to land in large areas because they back their ability to knock balls in.
Right.
So that they look for areas that are safe.
Yep.
Right. So let's look at it as, I don't know, green area and red area.
Yeah.
Okay. So red area is bad, green area is good.
Yeah.
And and top players will look for large green areas that they can land in so they don't have to be so precise. Because when you try and be precise is when you can start making errors. You accidentally get close to a ball, you snook yourself, basic things like that.
Right.
Now, what happens with intermediate to novice, etc., if they've got some cue ball knowledge, is they'll try and land perfect all the time because they don't want hard pots.
Yep.
And that's where the mistakes start coming because they're trying to be precise. They lose the white trying to do it. Whereas if they play for areas, they're more likely to have more success. They've just got to obviously back their ability. So it's actually quite the opposite of what you've said. Obviously, the skill level allows better players to land in smaller areas more consistently.
Yep.
And you're right on that. But in general, you will find that elite players will land in areas where, number one, it gives them more choice of shot. So not just a single ball if they can avoid it. And number two, less room for error.
Yep. Makes sense.
So off that mistake from Logan earlier on in the frame, Kieran will take advantage. And I don't mind that Logan just smashed that either because he was dead. Might as well try and fluke it, see what happens. But the error was the ball down the rail, denying it when it was the shot to plate.
So we see Kevin here. Yep, hoping to just nudge that yellow out a little bit.
Is he on this?
If he's on this, that was a phenomenal shot.
It doesn't look like he's on. And even if he is, I don't think he can get out. Well, there's a bit of a gap between the black and the yellow.
Yeah, he's definitely on it. He's giving us the impression he is, and he's just...
He's done well. He's done well to get the white out there, but unfortunately the red's coming across.
I mean, Sean's got a whole lot of work to do, though.
And obviously, while we were focusing on that left side frame, there's been another frame plate here we've completely missed.
Yeah.
Matt G, table 17. Jeremy Salvo, Matt G, table 17.
Question's been asked, what do I think of Wayne Con Gardner's chances of winning? I think there is a 1 in 8 chance of him winning this comp right now. But in reality, no, I think he's a great chance. I think he's peaked at the right time. He's playing well.
Yeah. He's really found his form.
I mean, if you go back and watch his previous match against Dave, did you play? Played Dave?
Yeah.
It was riddled with errors, don't get me wrong. But there was also some really nice, solid pull in there as well. So it's just those errors, just need to try and minimise them. That's a super shot. Oh,
Yeah, unlucky not
I'll tell
to.
you what, he pots that. He's a chance.
Yeah. But also, if he misses that rail ball, he's going to leave Kevin on his problem.
I think Kev's got to cover this bottom pocket because, and the reason I say that is, it stops the shot that would have just happened the shot before where he plays the ball down the rail and he can land on the last red to bottom right.
Yeah.
And you know what? If the yellow was put neat over the pocket, I'd be tempted to still do it anyway. Play the turnover then, and you'd leave no shot on the yellow.
I actually think Kevin just had a look at potting that yellow up into the middle left. I think he's going for the out.
No, he's just trying to bring it in open play.
Yeah.
So this same shot applies. Play the ball top corner, try and get straight on or just off straight on the rail ball.
Yep.
Drop it in, and you're on the red. Easy to say, hard to do.
Yeah. And so Kieran's just missed his chance to steal the reds. So it's still an open table. And I think reds are definitely the favourable option.
Would like to have seen a thinner contact on that red so the white travels down the table more.
Yeah.
Sean's just checking the availability of this yellow. Should he just lay this red up over the pocket? Wayne Congana is 4-1 up on Luke Yancey. So continuing that form.
Yeah, and these reds are looking quite gettable. I think the one furthest to the right of those three that are clustered together is probably the hardest of the three.
Oh, you're looking at the other table, sorry?
Just saying that this red here, the one right of the three cluster, that's probably the only issue.
I've just realised what's happening here. I focused heavily on the Arsh match last round because I've got a Calcutta piece of him.
Yeah.
You're focusing heavily on this match now because you've got a Calcutta piece of Logan. And I'm trying to swap back and forth. I see what's happening here. I understand where you're going.
It's look, I've been outed, ladies and gentlemen. This was not supposed to have been public knowledge. I do try and remain unbiased, at least in my calling, but for me to pretend that I don't have a vested interest in Logan's match would be a lie.
Got to be precise here, Logan. Got to be very precise. This is one of these. Remember I said to you about landing in areas rather than having to land on very small areas.
Yep.
When you start having to land in small areas, so if he doesn't get this shot right, the out's gone.
Yep.
If he gets it right, he's still alive. But he's got to land very precise here. That's no good. Unless he plays it long and plays the run through, but he was playing for the middle.
Yeah.
To land pretty straight on it to come through for the last ball. He's now looking at the cannon, maybe.
And there was a good safety just played by Kevin there to just bump his ball towards the pocket and leave Sean nothing.
Yeah, good shot.
Nothing easy.
Surely he's got to take this long.
He has.
He's missed that by a long, long way.
Maybe a result, though, just with those two yellows there.
That was a mile away. I wonder what he was, what his concerns were, like, because he was obviously focused on the wide a bit too much.
Yeah.
You may see Kieran just bump the higher of those two yellows near the middle pocket and drop in for a snooker. shot he's played. Yeah, Tush is trying to bait me with questions to give him, so I give him a rap. That's what that question's all about.
Yeah.
I like all styles of play, Tush. So Logan in a bit of strife this frame. Although, up and down may provide... If he catches this full, he may at least promote the red, bottom right.
Yep. And that's a hell of a pop by Sean.
It looked fantastic, but unfortunately it's achieved nothing.
Yeah.
Did he catch the jaw to make that square back up like that? We just get into it too much. I don't understand that shot. Because, and the reason I say that is, even if he makes contact, his reds they don't do anything. And even at that pace, he's got to reach a rail.
I think unless he hits the red thick, the white ball maybe brushes off and hits the rail. But
where do the reds go? They're advantageous. If he goes up and down, at least he pushes one red sort of closer to the bottom corner.
Yeah.
But I think the reason he's done that is he doesn't want to split the two yellows up that are below it.
No, and that's it. Sometimes missing everything is better than just making contact, but not actually achieving a desirable outcome. But
he's just going to get straight into him, though.
Yeah. That's a good control break there by Kieran.
Yeah, when he first lined it up, I thought he was screwing into it a bit too much. And in reality, he probably slightly did. I would have liked to have break those two yellows up without touching the reds personally.
Yeah, yep. Well, that's it, because now Logan coming to the table, the balls are in play, whereas before he was just going to have to play a shot that fixes them.
It just takes a bit of pressure off you, when you're committing, but they're all situated in pretty good spots. It's a good chance to get these.
Yep. And you'd assume Kevin finishes this frame up.
Ooh, he doesn't want to be on the rail, and
No.
he is. Good shot there from Kev Malik. Good angle to get back up the table as well for the preferred pocket of middle.
Yep.
Good recovery shot. And good shot from Kev as well. So he's about to take the lead in this match, 3-2. Who actually is Logan from Big Pool Inc? Who actually is that? It's not really him, is it? So who's doing the impersonation? Come on. Oh, you can tell me off camera then. It's probably someone like Dax or something, is it? That's got to be a Victorian person. Really? Good shot.
Yep. Hit that well with a little bit of awkward cueing.
I wonder if he's got angle to just bump into the red here. It makes life 10 times easier.
Absolutely. I think he might have called that spot on.
Looks a little straight, that's all. No, it was perfect. So,
Yep.
and as you can see, the reason that was sort of important, now he doesn't have to do anything to be on the black, whereas if he had to just drop that in and had to potentially go up and down. Oh wow, okay.
Why has he done that?
Maybe he felt like he couldn't really hold neat, so he's just made sure he's got back up the table. That's fine. He won't miss this.
No, you wouldn't think so.
So 2-1 now to Kieran, takes the lead. Did we not see Kev go 3-2 up here?
Yeah, I'm assuming that the pool so hasn't been updated yet. Oh, what a shot by Kev.
I'll tell you, I got it. I reckon that's hugged. He's missed off the bat. That looked like it was missing by a mile, and it's just hugged down there. I reckon that's hugged.
Very, very possible.
I'm pretty sure that's hugged because as soon as he hit it, it left the rail. The red. Maybe he's just that good a cueist that was going in no matter what. Three all. Dale Kennedy, Ash Singh. Nothing splitting them. And Wayne Congardner, he'll come back up in a sec because I didn't see it the first time. Five, 1-5. He's actually been running through everyone since he started today. He must be feeling good. Yeah, I know day one he struggled, but he obviously he's got back on the horse.
Come on, let's go. Come on, Luke. Come on, mate.
So this left side is actually 2-1 Kieran as well. I think they've forgotten to update the scores as well. Yep. So other than the Wayne match, they're all pretty close. Oh, I knew that this left side match is travelling along pretty slow.
And it's good. It's good that we've had some nice close games. As much as I like Wayne, and I'm very happy for him to win confidently, I don't think that's as good to watch as something a bit more competitive.
Yeah, and it's as an outsider, like just watching, it's fun to see the pressure. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
simple clearances suddenly become really difficult because of the pressure.
Absolutely.
Pressure makes you make silly mistakes sometimes, and makes you make incorrect choices that you might otherwise not make when you're just flowing really well.
And like this shot here from Kieran, where he actually hasn't left himself anything easy. Does have the yellow up into the top right pocket, or otherwise into the bottom right pocket, whichever one he wishes to choose.
I think I like the one in bottom right and just use the red, hold the white, and if you pot it, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Kev's missed the double. The only reason I knew it was Kev was I saw a glove. It might be. Is he the last glover in the comp?
Very, very well, maybe.
Yeah, he's played that shot as suggested.
Yep, we just missed.
Got some coverage. I think if the balls are clustered and congested on this left side table, I think it would probably suit Logan more than Kieran. Kieran looks like he's wanting to attack the game more than Logan's happy to just let him do it and wait for opportunities. But at the same token, obviously, if the ball's there, he's probably going to take him on as well. But I think if it gets like this, I think it does favour Logan. As he left, I don't think that top yellow will cut. Looks too thin, the contact that he can make.
And even if it does, it's an incredibly hard pot, and you'll die on the red, so you won't be connecting.
Yeah, I think I'm almost tempted, because the black's on the rail, I'm almost tempted to come off the back cushion into the yellow with a bit of pace, just to make sure obviously a ball contacts afterwards.
Yeah. Just bring your ball out into play. It's looking like Kevin might take a 4-2 lead here.
He's playing well.
Yeah.
It's a good shot, but unfortunately...
And that's exactly what I just thought would happen. Like, you cut that up, but you just die on the red and you don't have another shot.
I wonder if he's actually tried to miss the yellow and focused on killing the red.
Right. Right. Although you're not wrong here with the black being where it is, you just try and bring your ball out into play, but would have been better to have done that with another ball still on the table.
Yeah, that's why I suggested the shot before as a possibility.
Yeah, rather than having that option now, but...
Interesting, the shot there from Kev. I felt if he played that shot, he needs to come further across, because this looks like it's getting dangerously close to the yellow. He may have to play this with running side to come around the back of these two balls. Or check it up.
Or check it up, yeah.
Just check it up. You have to be careful you don't kill the white too much. Yeah, he's come around the back. It's a good shot.
He's hit that phenomenally.
Great shot. What's happened there?
Oh,
he's fluked the ball, has he?
Unless he attempted the pot into the middle. I didn't see it. Dan's abandoned us.
Well, yeah, we'll get a look at that. I'm sure everyone at home saw it. So, but I was focusing obviously on Kevin's transitional shot. Missed that yellow go in. Big shot coming up here.
He's given it a chance, but can't capitalise.
Well, let's see what Logan's got here. If he doesn't have an angle to go into the yellow on the rail now, which I don't think he quite does, he does have the ball bottom right to reposition cue ball.
Yep.
So if it's straight right now, he knows another inch to 2 inches. I'll start the sentence again because apparently I can't talk. 1 to 2 inches further up the table, and that is ideal.
Yeah. I think his first priority is just trying to kick this black out of the pocket. No, not. Maybe he just thinks he's going to run this rack and...
It's no good. It's too straight. That's why I like the other ball first, because you're always going to transition left side of the table. Why is that door creaking a million times? I'm losing my mind.
I think people are messing with the front door and Jamie's just going to bounce them or something.
Christian Milinovic, total 6. Christian Lundich played on Hale, team 6.
4-2 is correct.
I think Logan's played that well there because now he's got an opportunity to put this in and screw back into that dead ball on the rail.
Do you think it's there? It looks to me like the white ball's coming down the table. No, you're spot on. I misread these a lot. I don't think he's left himself a shot, though.
No.
And you know what? In honesty, that was the danger.
Yeah.
One of the things you should always be doing, unless you're 100% sure, if you're kicking a ball out, you need to make sure you have a link other than the ball you're kicking in case you don't land on it.
Yep.
Maybe this can go under the black.
Yeah, and even if it doesn't pot it, just cover the pocket, but he's going to take a precise shot.
He may also flick off the right side of this and take the white ball into the down behind the other red and get a snooker.
Yep. Jamie's about to lock the front door.
Looks to me like he's taken a shot on.
Oh, and he's just
that was on.
Punched that in.
Away, buddy. Well, there you go. It turned out to gold, that kick out in the end. And this shot, all he's got to do is just make sure he just applies enough running side. No danger of in-off. He'll get up the table well enough.
And Logan's done very well to reclaim this frame if he does.
Actually, you know what? Don't even play it with running side. Just play it with top. Two rails. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
So, he's answered the question with the black over the pocket. He says, yes, I'm up to the task. Don't do that again, otherwise I'll do it again to you.
Yeah.
Good shot from whoever played that, Sean.
Yep. Very nice plant there. Yeah, and that's it. Just play it with confidence. Black's over the pocket. You don't need to play position, worry about what you do with the cue ball. Just make sure that red goes in.
I've just been told, Ash, thanks, Dan, for letting me know that. I would have preferred to not know.
And so we're two apiece here on the left-hand side, and Sean playing a little bit defensive here. Just not leaving Kevin a whole lot of anything.
Yeah, I think this right side match looking more like... Who would have thought that Kevin Malik would have played 6 frames already?
I mean, they did start about 10, 15 minutes before.
That's true.
Logan and Kieran, but you're right. There's been a...
Actually, yeah, they're slow. The other two tables have played 8 frames.
Yeah. So Kevin's
Might have been the longest follow through I've ever seen in my entire life there.
Yeah.
Saw more than half his cue enter the screen.
Yeah, I think he might have been trying to tap a light on the way up as well.
Jeez, he's put a few
Huge
there.
split from Logan. Bit unlucky with where he's left the ball. Cue ball.
He's left nothing.
Unless that ball on the left there of those two can go in middle.
You mean of the right?
So
The right one.
That one there.
Oh, I don't think that can, but I think the other one can. If the jaw isn't in the way. So is this a safety?
Yeah.
It's a safety.
Yeah, and that's a good shot.
Yep.
So
Not sure that was intentional, but it's worked out all right.
Yeah. Very scrappy frame over here to the right. Just another safety here by Kieran. Yellows and reds are both out here, though. So if somebody can pot a ball, they're probably looking in good form to run the rack.
I think Logan's be tempted to play this yellow in the left middle.
I was about to say, I think Sean's almost potted more of Kevin's balls than Kevin has.
He's in control now of this frame.
Yeah.
So Logan is taking this ball into the middle and he cans it. Has he landed on anything? Yes, he's landed on the ball he's closest to, the bottom right. Actually, this is a good show. He's looking all right here.
Yeah. And Kevin's played pretty good shot there.
Well, it was just a big containing shot, isn't it? He knows he's behind in this frame. He's just trying to have a few more shots. Wow, Logan's just played the double. That's a big shot.
But I think you take the top yellow first, roll it into the middle.
I think you got to stun off it.
Just to pot the top, the next highest yellow into the bottom left corner.
Yeah, depending on where you land. If you land not straight on it, then obviously you're gonna have to take the other one.
Yep, but you've got options.
So now obviously he's going to take the bottom of the two.
Bottom one first, yeah.
And you can just stun and play for the ball in the middle and then just transition easy black.
Just got to make sure.
That looked like a foul.
From Sean?
No, from Kevin. It looked like a foul, but I don't know. No other MC worried, so we won't worry about it.
Yeah. You just got to make sure you don't tuck yourself behind this red here. And he absolutely hasn't, so
Played it well.
that's all right.
Oh, the door's still loading.
Yeah, I think Jamie's about to buy Joel some oil.
We need some WD-40.
Slate, your feedback for this
I
weekend
might just
is,
go grab the microphone and just sit it over the door for you guys to just listen to it for as long as I've had to and see if you guys like it.
And now that Jamie's pointing it out just so frequently, it's really hard to miss.
Don't you hate it when someone points something out you didn't hear in the first place and then it does your head in as well?
Yeah, thanks, man. And that's a good out from Logan. A good finish. So, yeah. Logan will now take the 3-2 lead with a 2-game swing. And we're looking at a very scrappy frame on the right-hand side.
Kev's going to double this ball to the bottom right corner, is he? He is.
Another one of these flicky, uppy, QE follow-throughs.
He loves the
from
follow-through,
Kevin.
doesn't he? He's a big follow-through fan.
It's less of a follow-through and more of a follow-up.
Well, missed time break, but finds the ball.
Yeah.
And you can just see Sean's just slowly getting his balls in play, controlling the frame. You think Kev plays a double on the ball in the middle of the table and goes to the left corner this time? Risky though, because if he hits the yellow that's above the red, which is the only ball not in immediate play, that's going to get turned over instantly. missed it. So possibly a chance here for Kev to actually play this yellow and get into that red. And
Yeah.
just free up the yellow. The only yellow that's not really obstructed by anything. Someone's called for time on the Arsh match. Wow. That's interesting.
Luke slowly bringing his way back here. He was down 1-5 to Wayne, now 3-5. So Dale up 5-4 to Arsh Singh.
And called in a timer.
Yeah.
Interesting. Logan's tried to play a safety, but he's accidentally overplayed it and he's left an easy yellow starter, and these balls are all on.
That might cost him this frame.
Potentially could. Yellow next to the black is the least accessible on the table and needs the most attention. Not only getting on the pot is not difficult, but then the follow-up transition could pose a problem. So if I'm reading this correctly, corner ball, middle ball, bottom left, bottom right, black in the right middle. Pretty much after this shot we're going to see, so stun shot, roll in, roll in, roll in, roll in. So little to do with the white, this actually links up very well. This initial shot is the important one. This is the one where you want to be accurate.
Yeah.
You want to be very straight on this yellow to the middle. Oh, he's definitely not straight on it. So I don't think he's even played to land on straight. I think he's picked a different route. I'm just not sure what it is.
Well, it almost looks like he's set himself.
Absolutely shanked that. He threw every piece of Colonel's chicken wings left in the store at that.
It almost looks like he's playing to open there. Alright. Not open anything, just cut this yellow in.
Yeah, I thought that was very
And
risky.
that is not a good
He
shot.
was always going to contact the red. I thought that was super risky playing that. That's why I was leaving it till last and just letting it be the link ball to the black.
Yeah.
Looking at cross table, there is room inside the red to pot it in the middle, but needs to be a very good shot.
And even if he does pot that, he's at risk of just re-snookering himself.
Yeah, I don't think he'll re-snook himself, but I definitely think he'll have a tough last pot. Well, he's nearly got that. That was a good effort. Wants that red to go in, but it hasn't. Hasn't left an easy starter.
Do you just tackle this ball in the line right now and just screw back ever so slightly so you're behind that other red? So because he's already snookered off that top yellow, and you just cover him off the yellow in the middle.
Yeah, as long as you feel like you won't foul playing it, I think that's fine. But you might be hesitant to play it because it's so close to the red.
Yeah. Although he's not at risk of pushing if he's playing like a jacked up screw.
She's not even jacking up. This must be further away than it looks. Yeah, it was fine.
He just trusts his touch. Oh, he's probably gotten a little bit unlucky there. If that,
Not really. Everything's on, and he's left his opponent nothing. Sean Walpole gets another frame on the board. 4-3.
well, I was going to say, if that kick just opened up that yellow there,
No. I mean, what's he going to do?
Kieran
here, though?
can't pot it. No.
He's just got to smash this yellow off the back row. That's all he can do. He's just got to hope to move as many reds in as possible. Maybe you'll kill one to a rail. You might fluke your yellow, but you're just dead in the water here. I think all you can do is just smash this. This is called a mayhem shot or a havoc shot. You're just belting it.
Yeah.
So I don't think that achieves anything. Unless he's somehow not left him a shot on the ball on the top right.
I think Logan just cuts the middle ball in.
Trust me, if he can avoid that shot, he will. He's looking at it, but which tells me maybe the ball over the pocket isn't on.
No, I'd say it must be covered by the yellow.
I think he's actually got pretty lucky there, to be honest. He could have landed slightly higher, gone past, landed on the ball. If he's cut off the red over the pocket as well. Could also play the right, the one that's directly on the baulk line, to the right corner and play the plant. But yeah, this is on this ball over the pocket, so it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, he's
He
had
did
to swerve it.
that.
A little bit lucky not to be jaw snookered there.
Lucky not to follow the white.
Yeah.
Certainly had to think about it, but it's all good.
And yeah, if he can land good off this shot here, I think he's threatening the out.
I think he should play towards the centre of the table, not just to try and play in that exact line. One thing I've noticed about Logan, he tries to play too precise in certain situations where he should just bring the white ball out central to the table and give himself lots of choices.
Yeah.
So that's too low. It's still fine. But he could, if he hits that slightly harder and comes out, he's got a whole bunch of choices.
And Dan is maybe just become Jamie's hero.
This is WD-40 the door. I kid you not, it was that bad.
And Dan, would you mind updating the score? Logan 3, Kieran 2, please.
Jeez, he's a slow player. He's just so slow, isn't he, to make clearances. Oh, look at that. That's horrible.
That's a really bad miss.
But that highlights my point earlier about don't try and land so perfect on one ball. Play the white ball out. Land yourself on multiple balls. Give yourself choices.
Yep. It's not like any of his balls are in horrible places.
I honestly believe he's missed that because he's taken 3 days to play that shot. Just way too slow, no rhythm. He was playing with good rhythm earlier. Shot. I'd like to have seen him just stun that a little.
So I think you just...
Yeah, neither player any rhythm right now.
No. It's a tough pot he's left himself here.
Should get it.
You'd think so.
He's just where his bridge hand would be right now is where the red is. So
Yeah.
he's had to compromise his bridge hand a little bit as well to play this shot, whereas he could have avoided that. And I think he's missed as a result.
Yeah, just awkward queuing.
Well, just not what you're comfortable with, so you have to adjust it, and then suddenly something else can come into play. Makes the shot a bit harder because you're not where you want to be. These are all little things that make such a big difference. And Logan's been just gifted this frame after a very bad miss.
He's played that well.
Yeah, I wonder how much of that was a shot to nothing style shot. Because, like, if you're making this clearance, you don't want to land right there. You want to be more central to the table. So I'm wondering if he's
had the slightly defensive.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he's had the shot to nothing in the back of his mind. Because for me, like, this ball over the pocket was next anyway, but when I'm transitioning back down the final red, I kind of want to be center table so I can take this red off two cushions and then come into the line of the red.
Yep.
That way I don't have to judge pace perfectly. It doesn't matter if I'm a foot short or 2 foot too far. I'm still in the same line.
Yep.
And that way I'm going to be on the red. Kev's just missed a yellow. He looks a bit jerky on the kill all of a sudden, Kev. He looks smooth there, looked good, but things have changed a little bit.
Maybe he needs to bring back this sky-high follow-through.
Maybe. And see, this is all fine, but now he still has to play a good positional shot. Where if it's too short or too far, it does matter.
Yeah, you really want to be around that middle pocket area.
Yeah, I mean, I fancy him to pop this and get good position and finish the frame.
Yeah, and he's hit that well. Possibly a little higher than he would have liked to be. But I think it should be okay.
Yeah, I think he'll be very happy with that. Good shot.
And Logan's potted that now and managed to get himself a 2-frame lead. 4-2.
So Wayne's just been told Wayne has missed an easy finish to go 7-3 up. Now it's 6-4 due to that mistake. Oh, I'm going to kill this guy. I tell you. He's about to go 7-4 down. He loves being 7-4 down, apparently. I don't think he's going to get away with it against this guy.
Brand quickly, again, the number of Tennessee lead. Brand quickly, again, the number of Tennessee lead.
So Sean looking to probably take this 8th frame. He's played that well. Easy to land, good for the black now.
Yeah, he's good here.
And that
Four's
pocket,
looking real good.
That pocket's massive.
Actually, that has been the big pocket, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Played quite large.
And it's amplified by... oh, no, that was the other table.
Oh, it was too, yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Hang on.
Still a
Did
big
they play
pocket.
on this table or that table? Can't remember now.
No, I can't remember either. Who was playing at the same time?
It was Peter
Yeah, so it was Peter and
Arsh.
But who was playing at the same time
Did
as
he
them?
win that frame? Wow. Yeah, smart shot.
Oh, yeah,
there from
no,
Sean.
it was that side because Wayne was on the other side.
Yeah. So 4 all, Sean and Kevin. Kevin just seems to have lost his way a little bit last couple of frames. There's been a little bit of chicken wing come into his action.
Yeah.
This time break from Logan, as you saw. White ball speared toward middle, just missed it. A lot of side on the white by accident. So that generally says that break hasn't been timed as optimally as it could have been. Hasn't pot a ball, and yellows look pretty good.
Yeah.
You got to be careful though. A few potential pitfalls if you're not neat and tidy. Just has to be careful with this yellow that's at the top end of the table and ball that's not closest to the corner pocket.
Yep.
Would like to get onto it as soon as possible. I'd almost be tempted to play the ball over the middle and just try and land near the balk line and play it as soon as possible, but I can understand why eliminating the ball to the right middle would be a good option as well. Maybe screw back the side rail and then do it. No. I think this can start to go wrong.
Yeah, interesting direction that we're seeing here.
I'd say that the 2 balls at the top of the end of the table will be left till last now because it's sort of in proximity of where the black would go in the right middle.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe that yellow just goes into both left and right pockets. That one that's further from the right-hand side pocket.
Yeah, very true. Same sort of shot as I was talking about earlier. Don't try and land on a 5-cent coin here. Play for the open area so you can come off 2 cushions and then come back down the table.
Yep.
Exactly what he's done. It's a good shot. It's perfect.
That's another good shot.
Now, we're going to find out whether it does go, because if it does, he'll definitely be playing for the left corner after this final yellow, second last yellow, sorry. Kevin's potting yellows here, but I don't see a clearance, so likely to pull up pretty quick.
Yeah.
that's a lovely
that's
control
great.
shot. Beautiful shot. Yeah, he would love to have a little bit of angle here just so he can get off the rail.
And also not be trying to snooker here. Just makes killing it a little bit trickier. Black's not overly hard.
It is if you roll it in, though.
Yeah.
So that's why you'd love to get off the rail a little bit, like just a little punch shot off the rail. Yeah, it wasn't easy.
Yeah.
I thought it was difficult.
And that hampered queuing is what did that.
Does go bottom right.
And it is still cuttable, I believe, to the middle.
Yeah,
It's below the pocket enough.
I think I'd still go bottom right here, though.
Not afraid of the in-off.
He's going across table, which... Is he really? No, surely not. What's he looking at, do you think? Checking it off, maybe? Oh, no, he's just looking at the line. He's just looking at the shot. Big shot this, because all the reds are on.
He's
Missed it. He's tried to play the white safe as well.
Yeah.
It's not bad, you know. It's
Yeah.
nothing simple here. Actually, I think Logan's searching for a line for a snooker, but I don't think there is one. He may almost be forced into taking this red on. Oh, he does have a flick off the a thin flick off the lowest of the two reds that are near the black.
Yep.
And take the white ball up inside those reds, and the little flick will probably cover the potting angle as well.
That's what I was just thinking that might happen. Yeah.
But it needs to be paper thin.
Yeah. I think he might be looking at
Another shot would
sending this red to the left middle pocket and maybe running the white up and trying to land behind that white that's on the rail.
That's difficult. I think he's just said, you know what, I've got to take this pot on.
Yeah.
There was another shot that I saw, and that was the two reds that are in a line near the black is basically hitting the first one dead straight. Let the reds go up the table, but just screw the white ball back to the bottom rail.
Yep.
He'd have had top right covered and middle covered.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have really had a pot on. Would have had to play like a thin face cut double or something like to left middle. So
Yeah.
that was a shot that perhaps he could have played that wouldn't have given him a potting opportunity on this black. This frame on the right side's very tactical. Oh, he's missed that by a long way. It's a long way away, but it wasn't easy.
And he has not landed safe this time. And you'd imagine Logan gets these.
Yeah, he's certainly had a good part of mop-up duties this match so far, hasn't he?
Not sure exactly what Kevin's played for there.
And he's just trying to put balls in the way of other balls.
So really just trying to slow down the pace of this game.
Who just won that frame over there? I didn't see that.
I think Ash must have.
You should have just rolled it, didn't you? Try to pop in the middle.
I didn't see it. What's the score?
6
6-all. Okay.
Oh, you can see.
Yeah. I'm commentating the other matches.
Pushing and stand it and miss it, and then let Ash in. Put it.
And so Logan here looking to clear this table up.
What's Kev on here? Is he on reds or yellows?
Kevin's on yellows. So if you can squeeze this in and kick out Sean's red, that's pretty good. But still a lot of problems for the yellow balls.
Yeah, one on the right side's a disaster.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't really see that as a good shot. Why not just double the yellow out and stun onto the red and play a turnover?
Yeah. Yep. And actually, Sean's got a chance here because he could possibly even flick this red out, the one on the left of the black. And if he can plant the yellow onto the red that's over the pocket, the rest of his balls are free.
Yeah. Except for the black.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot you have to pot that one. Oh, he's teased the in off there and he's just killed his balls.
Yeah, it's a bad shot too.
Yeah. You think maybe the pace of this game is affecting Sean slightly?
Well, he's won the last two, so...
Yeah, that's right.
It's a good shot from Logan. He's landed perfect on that red.
Yeah.
Roy Tan, Dog Colbert, table 24. Roy Tan, Dog Colbert, table 24.
Yeah, good shot.
That's a good shot.
So 5-2 coming up, and definitely has been the better of the two players. He's mopped up when he's had to, other than that one frame, and Kieran's not taking his chances at all. Looks like everyone's starting to cheer for Ash. He must be getting close to the finish line.
And he's just taking a 7-6 lead over Dale
7-6
Kennedy.
up. It was like, wasn't he like? He's been down every match. I don't even know why I'm surprised.
Yeah. It just seems like it's taking him a while to get going every time. And Logan has teased the in off.
A little close for comfort, but it's all right.
Yeah, he's all right.
5-2. Definitely say Kieran hasn't put his best foot forward this match. I know he was playing very well yesterday. He definitely hasn't put his best foot forward this match thus far, although he has time to recover. Race to 8, 5-2. Plenty of pool left to be played.
And this Kevin Sean match is nothing short of ugly.
Grind. We
Yes.
always knew that Kevin was going to get involved in something like this at some point.
So a big break by Kieran. He's sunk a yellow. He's timed that
I
well.
think he's going to go reds.
Yeah, I think you have to. The reds are actually quite nice.
They're both good.
And Sean's just gone in off there.
That was a bit of a rash shot, wasn't it? He just kind of threw the cue at it. Obviously, he just wanted to hit a ball.
Yeah. So if I'm Kevin here, that ball that he's closest to has to be fixed while Sean's red is still dead up with the black.
Absolutely.
I think that's got to be your priorities.
He's toying with the idea of playing yellow and red and playing a turnover or just kicking it out, I think. Doubles on as well. It's a big pocket inside the other yellow.
Yeah.
No, he's going to play a turnover. He feels this is a good opportunity. Oh, see, I don't like this. You know why? He's going to play the turnover, and then he's going to allow this red to get freed up.
Yep.
That's dead on the black, and then the yellow's still out of play. So this is, for me, is the wrong shot.
Yeah, I think take advantage of the dead ball that Sean has, and yeah, fix that yellow. That's a huge issue for you right now.
I think he's just realised that. I think he's kind of mapped out the next couple of shots in his head and thought, well, this doesn't advantage me.
Well, I mean, with the amount of time that he's taken, he's probably mapped out a couple of frames.
And he's decided he's going to play the kick out instead.
Just overcomplicating things, I think.
I looked at this shot as well as my first shot, the kick out.
He's done it well. He's done it very well. He's landed on that yellow to the middle, I think.
Surely Kieran plays this ball bottom left now while he's on it. This is by a mile the trickiest ball.
Yep.
He can stun up offside rail and land on as many as 2 to 3 balls. It's a good shot. He's belted it. He's just not timing. He's not timing it at all. It's meant to be like a... Oh, wow. How's he done that?
What on earth has Kevin Malik done there?
Someone's actually going to have to watch this. I don't even know if this is possible or not foul. I don't know if he can hit this red and not foul.
No, because he's in the draw.
Because I think if he even plays thin on it, he could go in off. What's he going to do here? That looked like... Oh, it's hit the jaw and looks like it fouled, but it's just hit the jaw and gone sideways.
Yeah.
It's fine.
He's had to go the double, and he hasn't got it.
Yeah, Logan is just getting handed this match. And it is 5-2, by the way, guys. Dan's just not... They're not updating their scores, and Dan's not here to update it either.
Although, look where he's landed.
Why aren't they doing pull stat? They don't have to tell us. They can do it themselves. That would be the smart thing to do. That's what we've done all weekend.
I reckon Kieran's gotten very lucky with that landing there. He's actually not really left Logan anything. But he does now have this dead red down the table. That
He should be just happy he's got to the table, honestly.
Yeah.
But yes, it does annoy you when it happens. But just getting to the table is probably the thing that you should think of. You know what? I probably shouldn't have got here, so I'm happy to get a shot.
Yeah.
It's a good shot.
That's
an
a good
excellent
shot.
Very good shot.
Dealing with almost every issue at once.
So he's left the red on, but not going to probably do much. Played that well as well.
Yeah. Maybe just ever so slowly finding his flow a little bit, Logan. I think he was just seemed a little bit stressed, a little bit just awkward after that match with Brad.
I just think he overthinks his clearances too much. Like, he just overthinks them. He tries to be so precise. But like I said, landing in areas is less stressful and often achieves the same result. There's not, obviously, landing in areas is not always what has to happen. Sometimes you get yourself in a situation where you've got to land very precise. But it's less common than people realise if they actually play for areas.
Yes. Oh, and he's just jagged that.
Yeah, he's got lucky.
Yeah.
But what's he on?
I think he's on that yellow up into the middle. And if he... Either way, if he overhits it and comes off 2 cushions, he should be on the cut. But realistically, you want to hit this soft and be on that rail ball.
Yeah, but if he gets on it straight, he's not going to be able to transition. What's he doing? Is he trying to play a ball-on-ball cut? He's laying up.
That's a really good shot, actually.
I don't like it.
No?
No, don't like it. Kieran can actually just spin off this and take the white ball up the other end of the table now.
Yeah, that's true.
And while he might not advance his red that much, he at least gets to control where Logan's going to play the next shot from with a difficult shot.
Yep. And also he has the option to just push Logan's yellow to the cushion and just kill it.
He's played the shot I've said, but he hasn't hit it hard enough. That's got to be on the bulk line, on the top cushion. Oh, good effort. Who played that? That's a great effort.
Oh, Sean.
Sean.
So that's not a bad shot from Logan there. He's doubled his yellow, the one that was closest to the rail out. Not allowed Kieran to see the easy red to the bottom right pocket.
Yep, not bad. Sorry, folks, just watching another table.
If you guys could take a guess who you think he's watching. Ash has just stayed in it.
He's got SA support here too. A bunch of people have been here for Ben Noonan's wedding, and they've all just rocked up with the pool hall. As I said, SA is a great state for pool. They get behind their players.
Absolutely. As a Victorian, you hate to see it.
Yeah, sorry, Jados. Ash did just win, though. So anyway, back to this match. I'm breathing a little better.
Yeah.
He's gone for it. So he's got the obviously the yellow in the middle, but doesn't help him. So he's going to have to formulate a new plan. It might be just running off the bottom of the yellow, sneaking the red, the white in under the red. What's he looking at here? Turnover? He looked at the turnover possibility. It's a little loose, that shot, but he didn't have a lot on offer. And you know what? If I'm actually Logan at the moment, I'm feeling obviously 5-2 scoreline. Just remember, folks, that's 5-2, not 4-2.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're not using pool stats to update the score, but Dan's not here, so we have to wait for it to be manually updated. But, you know, he's 5-2 up, and he's just watched multiple times his opponent just can't finish.
Yeah.
So he's got to be feeling pretty good about it, and I think that's maybe why he thought, you know what, I'll just get a half-decent white, give this a whack, and chances are I'll get back to the table.
Let's go, buddy. Come on, mate.
Part the seas, Moses. He's hit both balls and put them in awful positions. They actually couldn't have turned out worse for Kieran, I don't think.
Yeah, they absolutely do not link up well. Kieran almost has to play this ball into the top right and force the follow to come up and back from right cushion to left cushion so that he can maybe pot this next red into the middle pocket. So he's on the double. And if he does double this middle, he's losing the white as well.
Wow. That's once again like a ball, like an out of snooker style shot.
Yeah.
And White somehow dumped the white. It's incredible. Wayne Kongana's 6'5" now. Luke Yancey is coming back at him.
Oh. And if he had made that, he would have been so good on the black. You've got to be a little disappointed that that hasn't dropped.
Logan's got ball on balk as well, which is just automatic position for his last yellow, as long as he just cues it well.
Yeah.
What's he doing? He does weird stuff sometimes, Logan, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, so you got to think if he makes this and manages to work his way even just halfway up the table, he's probably got this. A little bit closer to the middle than he would have wanted to be, but still very achievable.
Job on, okay? Targets.
And Sean looking maybe to take the lead here, actually, after being down 4-2.
He's not stunning this, is he? This is natural off two. I just don't understand that. You're always going to finish low on the black there. Put yourself under a pressure pot. It's off two. It was just so natural. Still fancy him to get this because he's actually been potting quite well. But just he's misread that slightly.
Yeah, it just made it harder for himself than he needed to.
This also might need to be careful of a potential in off top right corner as well. It's quite thin, this.
He's
all right.
Done well. Done well. So 6-2 now. Maybe while the match is
Can you do pull stat? Good shot there from Sean.
Yeah, that does it automatically. Yeah. They've only been doing it for the last 48 hours for themselves. Oh, it's just charging.
Yeah, exactly. They've just obviously just forgotten this match.
Yeah.
Maybe, actually, you know what they probably thought? They thought because it's on stream, it just automatically gets done by the streamers. So,
I mean, although Kieran's played on stream, today. On day one.
Yeah, day one. Good break. Be filthy that red's come across and blocked the yellow there, because otherwise they're all available.
Yeah.
Does have the yellow that's sort of on the rail though, where he could potentially flick it off the red, open up the yellow, and could almost maybe attack it immediately too.
I think the reds are just out.
You like the reds?
Yeah.
You know what?
I think he cuts that there.
I think you're right. I think I'm off my head. I think I should go home. You're 100% right. I don't know what I was thinking there. I just saw yellows and tunnel visioned myself straight into them.
Maybe I think as well because the yellow dropped, you just naturally always, human instinct is to gravitate to the ball that's gone in.
I was just so focused on that red covering the yellow that I just looked at yellow. It's just ridiculously stupid of me. Anyway, good call, mate, because, yes, red were definitely the balls.
Sean with another cut break there. Nothing in.
Now, question is, does the red go just above the yellow? I'd say yes, because he's looking at the line. He wants to cannon the yellow, so it should be all right here. Now, if I'm Logan here, I don't just want to stun this in. I want to screw the white
You've
out.
got to screw a little bit, yeah.
He's playing this high. What's going on here? What's he doing here?
Oh.
Okay, no, he's judged that very well.
Yeah,
it's a good shot.
Just pushing it out and use that yellow to just maintain his line. Because now he can be slightly higher. I think he takes the right red first. And he can be slightly higher on that left red to help him come back down the table. Or maybe I'm entirely wrong and he takes the left red first and just uses the right red that's probably easier to come up the table.
That's a touch careless, that. Just a touch careless. You need angle there to transition up the table to keep things very simple. Which should still be okay.
And what a shot that is.
Yeah, recovers the situation well, the reverse side. And simple stuff left to do now. This is one of those shots where you do, just for your own good, you want to be pretty accurate. You want to try and land in that, that little small patch so it's nice and straight and you just got tap in.
Yep.
And as you can see, he's fallen a little short.
Yep.
And now things could get interesting again. But the thing is that this is one of those situations where too high is better because you can then screw offside rail.
Yeah.
So low is dead. So if you're going to pick red and green zones, the green zone is high. Anything higher than straight, and straight and low is red.
And he's looking at holding off that yellow, and he's played that perfectly.
Played that very, very well.
So Logan now will be on the hill. And Kieran down 5 frames. There's a lot of catching up to do.
This match, in my eyes, has been over for a long time. Logan has been too clean, and Kieran has just been unable to capitalise on any of his chances for quite some time now. No disrespect to Kieran and the fans of Kieran, but he is definitely not playing well enough to win this match at this present moment in time.
And no disrespect to South Australia, but let's go Victoria.
Oh, you mean WA?
Oh, WA. Apologies. You know why? I see Adelaide on the back of his shirt, and I keep thinking it's saying Adelaide. And Kevin, by the way, on the right-hand table, has just tried to play a safe white ball and has actually accidentally doubled his red in. So, back again.
And every time we look at these tables,
it's just safety
yucky.
after safety as well.
And just to make matters worse for Kieran, he's dumped the white straight in off.
And we've discussed this many times this weekend about that frustration break.
Yep.
And you just don't time it well. You might not hit the middle of the pack, and that's a bad break.
I'd like to see Logan make this clearance with a bit of rhythm.
Yeah. Do it quickly, do it confidently, do it like PJ would.
Yes, exactly.
And these yellows are great. No balls here other than maybe the yellow slightly above the black to the right of it, where you really have to land that accurately. Everything else, as you've said, you've just got to land in your green zones, and I think you can probably just make this out without too much worry.
Yeah, and I think if he clears the yellow that's closest to the left middle first, it'll open up the pocket for the other one as well. He's looking like he's going to address that straight away.
Yep. You play this one to the left middle, then you play down the line. You can then either take your choice of bottom right pocket or right middle pocket. I think the right choice would be right middle, then screw back a little bit for the one in the middle. Oh,
actually, has he lobbed on the ball in the right middle here? I think he has.
Maybe.
He doesn't have to play it though.
No.
He's got to be careful here though. He doesn't want to like put the white ball into like a tricky area.
I think just topping through, guarantees that you see something.
He's actually cued that really well.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, right, and trying to not show any bias, as people now know that he's my last living horse. But I reckon Logan, when he's playing well and feeling it, he probably cues the ball probably top 3 in the room.
In the room, that's a big call.
Well, not including who we have watching today, but in the room as
he's a better
players.
cueist than me.
Is he a better cueist than Temujin Dixon?
Maybe not. Better cueist than Mark Owens, though. That was wasted. Actually, he's not even in earshot.
And probably Mick Reardon too.
Just say that though. He's just played a bad shot there.
Yeah.
But he should be okay. Stun up and down. I mean, it's easy to say.
I actually think what you can take this ball to the bottom right here, come off 2 cushions, land on either the ball to the middle, which you could play up into the corner if you land awkward, or otherwise play it to the middle pocket and then pop that yellow down into the bottom right.
I don't like it.
Maybe I'm overcomplicating things.
No, it looks like he's going to play your shot. And most of the times when I say I don't like a shot and you call it, it's actually spot on. So I'm sure we're about to see another one of those. Well, that is very lucky.
Yeah, the fact that has kicked out
very, very
to where
lucky.
he can pot that long.
I'm not actually sure what he was playing for, to be honest, because he was just heading into nowhere.
Well, if he misses that, he can just pot.
But he's still not going to be able to get on the other ball because he's going to be high of it. So
no, he pots it middle.
Yeah, but he wouldn't be able to get down the table because he would have been going up the table. Anyway, it's inconsequential now because he's just played a very good shot. He's about to win the match. Very dominating fashion.
Yep, just finding his line for the black here. Although with the way he's been potting, I think as long as he's above it, he's a good chance. And great to see, for the first time in a long time, when I've looked across the right-hand side table, a pot being attempted rather than a safety.
That is plant. Very good shot.
Yeah, a tough, long plant. And Logan has landed on a dime there.
Yeah,
so.
look, this has been well played from Logan. He's capitalised on a lot of mistakes Kieran's made. He's taken advantage of his own situations as well. He's a deserved winner, and we'll move into the semi-finals momentarily.
And especially now that I'm doing all right, I owe you a beer. So you'd expect Kevin to take this frame here?
Should from here. Should be playing the ball in the middle.
Yeah, ball in the middle first, for sure. Screw back. Leave yourself as straight as you can on that.
You want Angle to stun up the table. I don't like this shot. This is just, I mean, if he gets really straight on it, he's fine, but...
Which I reckon he has. Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, that's okay.
I just prefer moving the white ball a little bit rather than the whole bunch. So 5-all coming up most likely. And he's got through as well for good queuing.
Yeah.
Had that pulled up a bit, he would have had awkward queuing, so that's important. In that goes, and 5-all.
Yeah, so this might be one that comes down to the wire here. And as much as I love Kev, this would be a huge upset if he can knock Sean off. I think we've said before, Sean is probably...
I don't know if upset's the right word. I think these two are pretty evenly matched just because of the style of play. I think Sean's a bit cleaner player.
Sorry,
and less prone to twitch, but...
Yeah, I think I've phrased that poorly. Not an upset. Kevin is definitely very capable of beating Sean, but just 5-all. But just the fact that Sean was maybe in many people's minds the favourite. An upset in that sense, not an upset in the sense of wow, Kevin beat Sean, but an upset in the sense of Sean's out.
That's not. That is. Yeah.
The score is still 7-2. Steve? Tranny? The score is still 7-2. Just Kieran alone, yeah. Yeah. So can somebody tell Kieran? I think he was on his phone. Oh, you can.
So Wayne versus Ash. Logan versus winner of this. Right, have a 5-minute break, guys.
Molson, James Olsen, table 15. Molson, James Olsen, table 15. Martin, table 14. Nick Martin, table 14.
All right, back on this match, and no surprise to see another clustered frame. Sorry if you wanted fast-paced action, folks. This is not the match for you. But a good little shot there from Sean. I think some of the reasons, some frustrations building in the viewers' minds is that it's taken probably a good minute and a half to come up with that shot, and realistically probably could have come up with that in about 14 seconds. So it's all good to dot your I's and cross your T's, but at some point in a tournament, you've got to find some rhythm and you've got to get going. I think Sean's the more likely of the two to try and do that, and I feel that possibly he's getting bogged down a little bit by, number one, the way the balls are spreading, and number two, by the style he's playing against. I think Kev's definitely the more negative of the two. He's not willing to take the balls on unless they're practically all over the pockets. Sean, if you've watched him throughout the tournament, has definitely been far more aggressive than he normally is. He's been good paced. I think even he feels probably a little frustrated at the moment. That's no disrespect to Kevin. That's his style of play. I really see a way for this yellow to be brought into play off the other yellows, and let alone get on it. You'd have to pick a line between the two reds that are near the middle pocket and run it down the rail. So we're just going to see another snooker here, of course. And look, as annoyed as some people might be, because obviously there's been a little bit of chatter, it's the correct shot in the circumstances. Well, I'm surprised that Sean hasn't called for a clock. Apparently, Ash Singh's opponent called him for a clock. I didn't think Ash had been incredibly all that slow this tournament so far, but he's had a couple of moments here and there, but I think overall he's been all right. If I was to try and pick the three players in the room that are probably consistently the slowest of the room, I'd probably pick Kev on screen now. I'd probably pick John O'Davidson. He was quite slow this weekend. And the other one was really obvious too, and I've forgotten. Oh, Brad Hill. But that's the style. I mean, if we all played exactly the same style, the same way, it'd be boring to watch as well. And if you're a tactical purist, this match is for you. So Kev's played a very good shot there as well. That yellow was in a horrible position. He's brought it in play, kept himself at the table. There's a double on this yellow. I don't know why he's cutting it. You've got to double this. The double will actually leave you on the high yellow. Cutting this will leave you nothing. He has doubled it, and that's a good shot. He hasn't pot it though. But the thought process was there to end the frame. Now Sean's probably going to have to go in a defensive mode a little bit here because he's in a bit of strife. Could look to pot ball in left centre, get to the top rail, play the 2-ball plant, get the white ball to left side rail, and then play red that just past the middle down inside the yellows. Could play it aggressively. He's looking at other options. Wants to blast this straight away. A bit more risk attached to this one. No, he's just tying things up. Does Kev try and jack up and screw into the red and yellow here? It's very risky though, and the queuing is awkward. Not sure what he's looking at there. Is that potentially a face cut double he's looking at? Oh, he's just smashed that. I'm not sure what he's played for there. He's obviously played for something because there's no reason he would have just belted it for no reason. He's obviously tried to play yellow off another ball or something. It hasn't worked out to plan. I think we're going to see. Looks like Sean's going to just play this down, double kiss the yellow in, block Kevin off the ball in open play and just leave him on the rail ball. And then he's looking in real good shape to win this frame. And that's what he's done. You've got time to go to China and come back. Kev's gone for the double, long way off, but didn't really have a lot of choices. And now Sean should knock these in, and I think he'll try and do it with haste. Because he just doesn't, I don't think he wants to be bogged down. I think he's feeling good at the table, and I think he feels like his aggression is definitely better, and he's playing well when he's aggressive. And I'm not talking crazy aggression, I'm talking controlled, flowing aggression, because I think that's how he's been winning his matches with convincing style all weekend. Sean just got to be careful here. I'm not so sure about that. He'd like to have been more to the right side table, but he looks pretty happy. He's got to be careful he doesn't cut this in thin where he sends the red up the rail like that, but he's okay. Could be a lot better, but should be able to negotiate okay. But as you can see, just little things. So important to be in control of this cue ball at all times. Just got to be careful. This is not as simple as it looks, I don't think. Look at this, he's snooking himself. And this just all comes back down to the ball that he rolled in the middle, and he decided he was happy with leaving the thin cut on the red. Oh, Dan's still winning. Dan's winning a match. He said he's first in 3 years. Now, surely Kev does not take 8 days to figure this out. Okay, maybe he does. What are we looking at here? Oh, this is actually even doing my head in now. You can literally put this white ball anywhere you want on the table and land in the entire center area of the table and not on the black. He's got 4 foot of table to land in. What's Joel doing here? Oh, Joel, okay, so the timer has come in. I think when they saw him staring at 2 balls in open play and a black with ball in hand for almost a minute, that enough was enough. So barring a miss, Kev should go 6-5 up here. So make sure that chicken wing stays intact. It does. So 6-5 to Kev after a very, very bad miss from Sean. Well, bad clearance attempt, because definitely should have got those.
Table 8, and Lynch, table 8.
Yes, it does. I think Sean will be happy he's got in here first because yellows are pretty ugly, reds are good, and as I said earlier, I think he wants to get on with it. Now, I think as well, obviously he's missed that last clearance, it's hurt. He's trying to regain rhythm. Now, I don't know about how people feel at home watching it and how they feel about rhythm in general when you're playing pool. I think it's different for different people, but some people struggle for rhythm. Other people don't need any rhythm at all and can just still play a very good, solid game. Whereas you've got the other side of that coin where some players need rhythm to be even able to play good pool. I think Sean's trying to get himself to a point where he just plays really good pool most of the time, but his best pool comes with rhythm. And he hasn't been afraid to pull up either. And both players the same there, of course. Like he could have just blazed away, played the top ball, top right, but he recognised that red was not potable and decided to pull up. Now, he could have played ball top right and tried to get a position on the ball in the middle of the table to go into the red. Could have done that. Lower percentage shot. Chooses not to play it. That's fine. Good opening double there from Kevin. And it looks like I was going to say, geez, if he gets straight down and plays his shot, that's unlike him. But even he's sped up. Maybe he's decided shifting gears is the order of the day here. I don't know why he didn't screw back there. Why would you not play for the yellow above the black there? If you get up near the middle pocket, you've actually got a choice to get on a very simple clearance. Instead, he's tried to play a turnover. That's crazy. It's just insane. I don't think he sees clearances. Like if he goes back and watches this, and that ball that he's just smashed in and the white's gone nowhere, if he just screws up to the middle pocket, he's got yellow in bottom right, he's got yellow right centre, runs through, plays black bottom right, and then he can run through that, play yellow bottom left. It actually linked up really, really well. Now, the one thing Sean does not want to do here is chop this frame up in such a fashion that he did the previous frame. So got to be careful. And the one thing he's got to be careful of is he's got to land right side of the table for the white to transition to the left side of the table. So this isn't as straightforward as it looks, because he may have to play this with a fair bit of running side to create that line. I don't think just pure top coming down the table, it will be enough. Just want to get yourself a little more to the right. He's played middle. Overhit it, got corner as backup. Not a bad shot. Now, does he play corner? Has he got the line, or does he have to play middle and go up and down? Looks like he's queuing corner. Good shot. Good confident shot. Needs to cue this well as well. In it goes. And that's good out. So Kev might have actually chose to speed up because now there's a clock on too. So 6 all. So a comment made from, I don't know who this person is, but I need to know, about intermediates not having the killer instinct to pull the trigger. Look, possibly a confidence thing. I don't know. Like if you've made the quarterfinals of a tournament, you've been playing all weekend. What do you have to do to get some confidence to pull triggers, regardless of your level? If you've been playing all weekend and you've made a quarterfinal, if you haven't got something in you by that time to pull the trigger on clearances, especially when they're not that difficult, then I don't know, maybe this game's not for you. Because trust me, it gets harder as you get better. I think it's more, you know what I think it really is? I think it's more the case of not being afraid to win. It's more about being afraid to lose. People worry about, if I miss this, I could lose. If I miss this, they'll get a shot. So you've got to change the mindset into, okay, if I do this, I'll win the frame.
Speaking of, it's a good shot by Kev to...
And he's definitely sped up since the clock's come in. Definitely sped up. So he's decided, you know what, I don't want to get in the rut, get potentially under pressure by time foul calls or 30-second calls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure this clearance is on, is it? The black doesn't go. Unless it does sneak past the yellow, but that's a bad miss.
Yeah.
And another thing I'll point out for Kev too, and this is for Kev's benefit, no one else's really, but if he watches himself play, and he's done it multiple times so far during this match that I've noticed, is when he plays a shot, especially with an element of power, he drops his entire shoulder, which makes his elbow drop as well as he plays the cue. So instead of just the pendulum swing, the entire elbow is dropping to the floor. So by the time he's played the shot, his elbow should still be pointing upwards. But for him, it's pointing at 90 degrees or lower, which means he's actually doing something wrong with his action.
And you know what? I reckon that miss might have just cost him the frame, because Sean's yellows are very gettable here, and he's got a good ball to free up the black.
Oh, he's not happy with that.
Oh, not great, but that yellow definitely passes under the red. It's just going to be a very awkward queuing shot.
This yellow under the black is actually a little tricky. I would have been attacking those two balls earlier, trying to get an angle to nudge onto the black.
Well, I thought that was going to be his next shot. I thought that's what he was playing for now. But if he pots this, which he has, not.
Here comes another turnover, because this one he can get a snooker off. So this is a worthwhile turnover for sure.
Yeah.
Although, having said that, the line that he's got to play at, he's playing like across the face. If he gets any kind of diversion at all from the table, like finger marks, whatever, he could accidentally miss it and foul.
Yep.
And he doesn't want to overhit it because he could leave the yellow on. So it's got to be played very well, this. And
he has.
Played it well, he has. Good shot. Sean has no hesitation just getting down and hitting this. Ooh.
And I reckon that's a result, because...
It is now. That yellow's gone on the red.
Yeah. Because he
smiling.
opened...
You can see him smiling. He's filthy with that. He's like, that's very lucky.
Yeah. Because the black's opened up now, and Kevin's balls prior to that yellow being there were not difficult. Although he might have a chance to just nudge these with this shot here.
Yeah, agreed.
If he gets his angles right.
Don't play to just nudge it, though. Play to nudge it a foot. That's a good shot.
Yep.
Oh, that's desperately unlucky. That's desperately unlucky.
Yeah.
He's played that very well. Like the pace was good. Like you don't want to just bump them. You can land stuck. You can land on nothing.
Yep.
So play it to actually get into it and move the balls about a foot apart.
Yep.
If you want to be super critical, he's slightly overplayed.
Yeah.
Slightly. But I think he's been desperately unlucky there. But Sean will be the thankful recipient.
Although his balls don't link well.
I think he's okay here. Because really all he had to do was make sure he gets out for this rail ball to transition to, just behind the yellow for top right. So he's okay. If anything, if this is too thin, then you know what? Go past the yellow and play it bottom right. If you're worried about holding, let it go. Play for just shy of the bulk line. But if you think you can hold it with ease, just drop it in. Oh, I don't know about that. Why has he played that with side? Oh, must go in the middle. All good. Good shot. So one good pot away from a hill climb. Pot it.
Yeah.
He's cleared
Yes.
the balls.
Yes.
On the hill, 7-6. Won the last two on the spin. Interesting that he's won the last couple since the time has come in. And Kev's, I think he's feeling a bit hard done by there, but he needs to reset, put out of his head.
Yep. On to the next.
You know what's going to happen? He's going to get more bad luck during his time playing pool, and you know what else is going to happen? He's going to get good luck as well.
That's it.
It evens out eventually over time.
Nothing frustrates me more than somebody who blames a loss on luck.
Well, especially a race to weight.
Yeah. Unless it was 7-8, everybody played perfectly up until then, and maybe a black or something has been fluked, then I can say, all right, I lost to luck. But in the same breath, you can't tell me that you've never gotten lucky yourself.
Everyone gets luck.
That's it.
Everyone thinks they're more unlucky than lucky, though. Because they always remember the
absolutely.
bad luck, but never remember the good luck.
Yeah. And when are you not going to paint yourself the victim?
So if he's... I've got to question that shot, only being that if he was going to play that shot, why not play it with a bit more aggression to get into these balls? Unless the line wasn't there at pace.
But if this yellow passes under the red into the bottom left pocket...
Just this go.
He's all right. Oh.
What's he doing there? What was he trying to do?
I have no idea what his objective was there.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he was trying to run off the edge of that yellow, very thin, and just push the reds to the rail.
Yep.
But he's hit it really. I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know what he was doing there. So actually, it's the only shot I can think of he could have been doing. Sean's identified that he can't go game that visit, so he's promoted an awkward ball, got a snooker at the same time.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot at all.
Yeah, it's a pretty good shot. This may get tactical, this frame. It's a little bit tied up. It's a good shot out of the snooker. Look how quick Sean is to the table after Kevin's played a shot.
Yeah.
Like he just wants to get there. It's like he wants to just get this match done.
I don't know if he's had lunch.
He might not. He might be hungry, yeah.
Yeah.
I know I am.
I know I'd be waiting for my next shot like that if I was waiting on a meal.
It's a good shot as well. But now we're going to start seeing, this yellow get pushed across and He's still got balls tied up on top of one another and all that sort of stuff.
So, do you think the right shot here is to try and force that yellow underneath?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I knew he wouldn't, but for me it was play it at pace. The problem with that shot is he's just letting. Oh, I don't think that's. If that's touching, then it's all right. But if it's not touching, I don't know if it is. Joel says, continue.
Carry on. The clock is running.
I think Kev's looking for a turnover on the high ball, is he? No. So all Kevin's doing here is he's just trying to manipulate 2 reds close to a pocket with 2 yellows, then he can just play a turnover and destroy the other red.
Yeah.
Wow. I know I didn't mean that, but look cool.
Yeah. Style points. Now, this red that's tucked under Kevin's yellow, do you try and cut this and maybe even cut this into that little pack that's going on over there?
The problem with that is if you pop one of those reds, the other one's going to be dead. So I like the thought. That's a good shot. That's a really good shot.
I'll take a point for that.
Oh, is that what you meant?
Yeah.
I thought you meant take the white into him. It's a great shot. Good call. Chance to go game.
I mean, that higher red of the two is still awkward.
Well, no, it's not, because it goes... Oh, you're talking about of the pack or the...
Yeah.
Yeah. But you would assume that if he gets low on the red, once he pots that, he goes into the yellow, frees it up.
Yeah.
But yes, you don't want to be doing that as your last 2 balls, do you? Although I think in that situation, you'd be pretty stiff not to be on your red. I'm not sure
Is
what's
there a
made
reason
him...
why he's left that ball at the top of the table?
I was about to say I'm not sure why he's left it up. I think maybe he's left it up there as a bit of insurance in case this goes wrong.
Oh,
he's landed on the middle as well.
Phenomenal.
Now that ball at the top. Oh no, he's got good angle to transition. He's good here. I was going to say, you don't want to get up too close to this because you want angle to transition back down.
I think if you just screw back here, you probably land along. Yeah.
Just got to cue this well though. So if you're on the bulk line there, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
Get your hand on the table to cue this rather than cueing it off the rail.
Cushion. Yeah. Although that black definitely goes middle.
Oh, 100%. As you see, he's just got to cue this well. Because this, if he just tries to pull the white out a little bit, he could accidentally cut the red into the rail and draw it. And we see that happen a lot.
Yep. He really just needs the white to stop.
Well played.
That's a great shot.
So one more black. Hold his nerve for a spot in the semi-finals.
He's nailed it.
Yep, good win. So we'll take a quick break, folks, and we'll be back with our semi-final matches momentarily. We'll have Ash Singh versus Wayne Con Gardner and Logan Brand versus Sean Walpole.
All right, guys, we're just going to give Sean 5 minutes to gather his thoughts before we get the semis underway. So we will get the semis underway very shortly.
Come on, Mr. Singh. Come on, S.A. Everyone.